Okay, here in the finals, got the choice, definitely playing first. Got one of each color. A little bit on the awkward side, but I think because we have both colors and a card we can play, I think it's worth keeping. So we'll give this a try. All right. Let's start off here with that. See what we're up against. All right. Opens with a mountain. Definitely a good draw there. Pretty important draw, I would say. All right. Blue-red again. It's a... Do we make him have shock? Feels a little bold, doesn't it? If he doesn't have shock, he's in big trouble. And we got him on a 5-turn clock. If he does, has he F6'd this turn? That's another question. Oh, jeez. I guess. Let's go for it. I mean, it's pretty debilitating if he doesn't. All right. I think we play the safe route now. So I don't play Hive Stirring simply because I want to keep up the regen. He's in red-blue, so it's likely he's got access to Chandra's Outrage or something. I think we just have to make him deal with the Sentinel Sliver. I'll probably play a Rumbling Baloth otherwise. If I do get a land, it feels like a good time to play that. He's off double red right now, too, which is interesting. Elite Arcanist. All right, this should be fascinating. Is he going to exile? Chandra's Outrage, he is. Okay. And he did have it. Just not the double red. I guess he will be able to infinitely copy that and still make me regen. He does have to keep up 4 mana, and I only have to keep up 2. But he is also going to be able to deal more damage than I can. Well, since I can play Hive Stirrings here, I think it makes it a little bit better. But yeah, dealing 2 damage to me every turn is pretty relevant. He is going to be able to remove it from combat. I guess then he could kill it. Alright, well now we're actually in some trouble. Now I got to think about this logically. Okay. Okay, I think I know what to do. Okay, so we're going to play Hive Stirrings here, and then he's much more motivated to actually use the Outrage on his turn now, since I can't regen the Sentinel Sliver, which means we could be able to beat him with Enlarge pretty easily. So we're going to go for that plan. Yeah, alright. This is kind of what I figured would happen. And I think this is the way that we need to do it. All right, close game. Enlarge got there. Wow, Elite Arcanist. Not even that amazing against us because we've got the double hunt the week, but that was a pretty good spot for it. I will say that. So he's got Chandra's Outrage. We saw 3 spells out of his deck. Jeez. He actually did quite a bit on 3 spells. I feel like we played like, what, 4 or 5 or something? Probably don't need the flare as much in this match. Trollhide, I mean, I could see where it could be a problem. Blue and red, I feel like, is actually really good against Trollhide. But what else do I really want to play? I don't know. So let's, I mean, maybe a Fortify, just because I've got all the cheap creatures and he didn't look like he had much for cheap blockers. Let's try the Fortify out. I feel like with double Hive Stirrings, there's a chance that it's relevant. He's playing last. This hand's a wee bit slow, but we're going to keep it. Once again, triple Predatory Sliver feels a lot better with the Hive Stirrings. I guess having 2, I should have looked a little bit closer. Kind of figured we had 2 forests, but we actually have no double green yet. Young Pyromancer, very good. Very good for him. It's a good turn progression, no doubt. Charging Griffin seems relevant, but so does Rumbling Baloth. I guess he's more likely to jump block the Rumbling Baloth. And I'd probably rather him nuke the Charging Griffin, maybe. I feel like just because he has the chance to generate the 1/1s, I'd rather. That's interesting. Let's see if he just outrages now. If he does, it's really not that bad for us. Okay, Canyon Minotaur is acceptable. Ooh, Trollhide now seems really good. Then I guess you can crack back with Minotaur, but what are we dealing? 5 a turn? Enlarge potentially gets there soon enough. I guess it actually makes more sense to play the Baloth here. The reason being, it progresses our board more with the creatures. It prevents him from attacking with Canyon Minotaur, and it really makes him want to put more pressure on the board to sort of get back to where we're at. So he could play Outrage here, but we'll see if he's got it. Messenger Drake, all right. So he's tapped out, which means got a great opportunity to do Enlarge here. So I could enlarge the Charging Griffin. Yeah, I actually think that's the play. So we enlarge the Charging Griffin and then we swing Baloth, Charging Griffin. Yep. Okay. Yep. That worked out pretty satisfactorily for us, I would say. Basically swept him. He does get to draw another card, but got a Troll Hide coming up eventually here. Okay. All right. So now we can actually Troll Hide and keep up regen. Maybe I'm a little less likely to do that now. So now I want to do attack with Sliver. Surprised he makes that block, but I accept. And then we'll do Griffin Sentinel, Capation Knight. Okay. 2 mana left. Let's Troll Hide it up and start getting in from above. I mean, I could swing with the Knight too, but I want to have my regen up for when I need it. I could have swung there and double pumped the Capation Knight, killing the Pitchburn Devils, forcing him to nuke the Capation Knight, but I opted not to. So now I can actually do that and still regen the Griffin Sentinel, but no buts. I think that's actually the best play. Well, I guess I've got him on a 2-turn clock. Let's just stick with that plan. Okay, so he did have the disperse. Yeah, it's pretty good. So now the attack with the Knight may have been better, but I guess he may have, well, I don't know. I just don't know. Okay, so now we swing Knight Griffin. Oops, not that one. All right, pretty good. Can't do much about it. Forces him to kill the Knight, which I also can't do anything about. But it was a 1-for-1 trade, so not the worst deal ever. No plays. See another sliver. There it is. All right, sweet. Got there. So, sliver deck. Kind of, right? We didn't get Witchstalker down once, but Sure did see a lot of action out of those predatory slivers, so that was cool. Hope you enjoyed it. I'll see you next time.